To all the naysayers and basketball savants that don't know nothing about basketball and telling me I should have shot that shot in Miami instead of passing to Cam Reddish, well, I did the same thing tonight because I trust my teammates, and I make the right play every single time.
Say that one more time.
And I make the right play every single time.
They need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Gabe Vincent to LeBron, 3 to win. No good!
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching Mind the Game podcast. If you like it, please hit that subscribe button.
No, I don't think I will.
When you think of the best clutch shooters in NBA history, you think guys like Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, a Kobe, even a Reggie Miller or Ray Allen. For those guys in big-time moments, they didn't run from the moment, shy away, or shrink under the spotlight. Now, when it comes to LeBron James and his career, yes, he's had game winners, big-time shots. But for a lot of his career, he's run from those moments and not stepped up when his team needed him most. And looking at LeBron in LA, on game-winning shots 2020 till now, this guy is simply abysmal. During that stretch, 2 of 22 shooting, 9.1%. His last game-winning basket came all the way back in 2022. And looking at those stats more in depth, on jump shot game winners, he's an abysmal 1 of 16.
LeBron James to win the... LeBron to win it again! LeBron turn...
If the clock's winding down, you need a bucket, specifically a jumper to win the game, LeBron James is not that dude. And in comparison to Michael Jordan, the shots on record for MJ only have 4 total years of data. That'd be 97, 98, and of course, the 2 Wizards years. Now, even with that small sample size, Jordan in those games, 10 of 23 on game-winning shots, a respectable 44%. And of course for MJ, all of his shots were actually jumpers. Now looking at Jordan just with the Wizards, on those same shots, the same parameters, a respectable 4 of 10 shooting, 40%.
Play by Sprewell has the 5. Here's Michael firing and hits.
Jones the trigger. Jordan for the win. Got it!
In comparison to LeBron James from 2020 till now, Wizards MJ more total makes, a better percentage, and did it in 4 less seasons. As damaging as those stats are for LeBron James, the sad reality is the media will carry water for him time and time again. And looking at present day, doing it like last year, year before that, year before that, year before that, and so on, so on.
LeBron James needs help. That is the end of it. He's also coming off an Olympics where he was the best, most important player.
Because they don't have the personnel around him and Anthony Davis to help them win games. At the end of the day, this comes down to Rob Pelinka and the front office. You see, LeBron James is emptying out the tank for you right now. You know you need to improve at the center position. You know you need to improve around the perimeter, especially defensively. Hell, J.J. Redick said it himself.
I mean, that right there is the greatest hit of clutch sports and LeBron James. They hit every talking point, every narrative, and they blamed everyone but LeBron James. And before we get to the end right there, you know LeBron needs a better center, more shooters, better perimeter defense. LeBron, in essence, he needs everything. And to add some very important context, LeBron during this segment during this week, one of the worst weeks of his career, if not the worst. And despite that, Perkins and Jefferson not once pondered the idea of LeBron James might be a problem to be assigned some blame in the entire LA fiasco. And actually, it's the exact opposite. Look at that header right there. Is there enough in the tank for LeBron James to carry this Lakers team?
I can't take this shit no more, man.
I mean, that right there, that's the media to a T. Anthony Davis to these people just does not exist. 27, 11, and 3 with 2 blocks, all defensive level defense. You know, does not matter. He's invisible. He's not on the roster. If you watch ESPN or Fox Sports, the mainstream sports media, you'd think LeBron's starting lineup was 4 other Bronnies.
Corner, James, air ball.
With guys like Jefferson, Perkins, and Shannon Sharp, just kind of the clutch sports media, it's an active political campaign 24/7 to get LeBron James, 1, more help, and 2, another championship. And of course, LeBron in the process will never be blamed if they come up short.
When we're looking at LeBron James, and we want to be fair, the man is phenomenal. He's great. He's a treasure to the NBA. We all appreciate him. But when we talk about slippage, I got to look at the totality of his game. I'm seeing him get burnt on defense a lot. I'm seeing him not getting back on defense a lot. I'm not knocking that. He's approaching 40 years of age. He shouldn't have to. He should have more help.
Turn it off!
I mean, that right there is absolutely brilliant. LeBron James nearing age 40, because he's almost 40, shouldn't be required to play defense or get back in transition. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. That's top-notch basketball coverage. Imagine if D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, Dalton Connect, really any other Lakers player wasn't getting back on defense and doing that consistently. Shannon Sharp LeBron fans, the media, would kill that person daily. But LeBron James, because he's old, not required to do that. And for these analysts, they're so close to getting it. LeBron James not playing defense, do you think maybe ever so slightly it hurts the team and makes them a worse basketball team top to bottom? If you ask me, playing 4-on-5, that's gonna hurt you. You're not going to win any ball games.
You mean
Look at them numbers. Look at them numbers. Look at them numbers. Look at them numbers right there. Now, one guy was in year 22. Look at them numbers. Molly.
My Lord.
And that right there, that's the final excuse, the nail in the coffin. Look at the numbers, the stats, points, boards, and assists. Those numbers with no context, they justify everything. And in terms of stats, just using common sense, the early 2000s, slow-paced era. Nowadays, the fastest era in league history. If you want to say stats indicate who's better, De'Aaron Fox nowadays, our current year, better than Allen Iverson. Of course, not true. Karl Towns right now, better than Kevin Garnett 03 in his prime at his peak. Of course, not true, but the stats say so. RJ Barrett, never been an all-star All-NBA player, really kinda underwhelming. But RJ right now, off the stats, better than Ray Allen in 2003. And the last comparison, AD right now versus Tim Duncan 03, the best version of Timmy. Based off the stats, Anthony Davis is the better overall player. And ask yourself, is any of that true? Of course not. Iverson's better than Fox, Garnett better than Towns, Allen better than RJ, and of course Tim Duncan better than Anthony Davis. But off the raw brain-dead stat numbers, those players nowadays better than the guys back then.
Go ahead.
You know what, guys? Y'all know me. I don't like to give a guy an excuse. You pick year 22 to all of a sudden find something wrong.
I can point out the years.
I'm just saying.
I can do that.
So stopping Shannon right there, this talking point line of thanking LeBron James is just now declining. Couldn't be further from the truth. LeBron's overall stats, yes, taking a big dip, they've fallen off a cliff. But LeBron's overall defense and effort, that's been declining since second stint in Cleveland, really post-2015. And looking at his time in LA, I mean, the defensive erosion has quadrupled every single year. You can go back to games 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even last year, December 4th, 5th, 7th, kind of the same time period of the year, and LeBron James all those years, same mistakes on defense, lack of effort, and just indifference to locking in on defense.
Something to watch the rest of this game between those two.
Durant, 34 seconds to go. Booker turns the corner and finishes.
Everybody heard what Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal said, and it seems like ever since then he stepped it up. He was 250 his senior year in high school. Some guys lie about their height plus points, and you look in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go, it's a ball game. Just be related.
Explain yourself.
Now, the eye test right there is pretty damning. But look at the overall defensive numbers, LeBron James debatably the worst defender in the NBA. As looking at players right now, play these 35 minutes. LeBron James, dead last in defensive rating, dead last in overall net rating. Look at Michael Jordan, age 40, his defensive ranks. Among players played 35 minutes Jordan that year, ranked 25th out of 43 in net rating. Off defensive rating, he was 21st out of 43. Again, middle of the pack, not elite, but also not terrible. So that right there is the end of the video. And when it comes to LeBron versus Jordan, in terms of clutch time play, overall ability, just positive impact, Jordan age 40 still superior to LeBron James in his age 40 season. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.